Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Billy Davis. If you are new here, definitely be sure to like this video and also be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, because when you guys subscribe, you guys know what happens. We get sent to a different stratosphere. Guys, last night, AEW Double or Nothing, it was a great show. It was a great show, honestly, and that's good to say about AEW. There were some great things that came out of it. Also, some things that, you know, we're going to talk about it in today's video. Guys, definitely be sure to like this video and subscribe because the devil himself is back. It's been about 5 months, 6 months, give or take, since we've seen MJF on AEW television. And man, oh man, they need him. And we're going to talk about why and how he could help further AEW in today's video. So guys, without further ado, let me stop talking. Let me shut up. Let's move on into the video.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
Yo, YouTube, guys, you new here? Like, subscribe, different stratosphere, you know the bullshit spiel. MJF is back. The man, the myth, the legend, he is home. He's back in AEW, guys. After Will Ospreay and Roderick Strong fought for the International Championship, Adam Cole came out, and it was Adam Cole's return as well because we haven't seen Adam Cole in quite some time. Obviously, he's had his injuries and whatnot, so he came out, and then automatically he was going to, you could just kind of feel the room. You were like, okay, Adam Cole's here for a reason. The only reason Adam Cole could be here is for MJF to make his return. Now, they played a video. It was like a little vignette, and it was like in MJF's house, and you could see the Dynamite Diamond ring. You could see the Double or Nothing chip. You could see the dog chains from his match with CM Punk, and then you've seen his suit with it was on a mannequin with the Burberry scarf, and then inside of the Burberry or inside of the suit, you could see him grab a picture of Adam Cole, and it was ripped in half, and then he went in his pocket because it was like a POV, and he put the pictures together. And then it cut back to Adam Cole because obviously it was the picture of those two as friends and blah, blah, blah. So it cut back to Adam Cole in the ring, and then you hear MJF's music completely just, it hit. And I'm not sure how many people were in attendance yesterday for Double or Nothing in Vegas. I think I seen something around the number of 7,500. And if it is 7,500, good for AEW. That's still a really good number. And you just automatically, it sounded like a building of like 13, 14, 15,000. You could instantly hear the eruption. And he comes out, and he's in the 2002 Triple H-esque vest. It's not the same one. On the back of it, he has like his Burberry cutout. And now the Burberry scarf, it's still like his Titantron, but it's more black and white gray. So you could tell he's revamped himself, and he's coming out as a new person, pretty much. Back to the same old MJF talking about in his promo that he cut. He said that he's going to lead with hate, hate, hate. But you could tell that, if you ask me, I think Chris Jericho has given him advice, and I think he's probably taken from Chris Jericho's advice on how to revamp yourself as a person. Because the thing about it is right now, everything that MJF does, we don't hate him. There's nothing that he could do right now to actually make us hate him. He is calling us dumb marks on the internet, and we're like, yeah, we are. And then you scumbags, you're damn right. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that he can do to make us hate him currently. So, with that being said, you become the anti-hero. You don't need to like us. You don't even need to love us, but we need to love you because we enjoy you right now. And I think that's the best fit to describe MJF. You don't got to be the best friends with the fans. You can even talk shit about the fans if you want to. But understand that in this scenario, you are the good guy. You are the good guy without even meaning to be the good guy. You could still do your little bullshit heel tactics. That's fine. You can do that regardless. But there is not right now going to be a day where us as the fans hate him. So MJF coming back, it is a huge ordeal. It was everything that we wanted. And let's be real here, AEW may have been in need of him. Guys, I haven't covered AEW. I mean, I've covered like little things here and there about them. But even I haven't watched in quite some time. I'll be quite honest with you. And it's because of MJF. MJF is like the saving grace of that company. Now, that speaks more about MJF than it does AEW, because AEW needs to, do something to make that not feel that way. Because what WWE did is they, even with Roman Reigns off TV, they still made TV interesting. Even with Seth Rollins off TV, they still made TV interesting. Even without CM Punk, even without Drew McIntyre wrestling, they still made TV interesting. So do you see how WWE is a larger brand? It is a larger corporation. And I know the AEW people in here are going to fucking hate me saying that, but get the fuck over it. And realistically, WWE can... That's kind of always been WWE's motto, is that we were fine before you, we're going to be fine without you. It's just what it is. It's the truth. WWE is a large corporation. They're going to continue their successes, and they're going to continue moving on. AEW, whether people like to believe it or not, is still in that startup phase, even though we're 5 years deep. They are still in that startup phase of we still need to find trajectory to go forward. And right now, we need a guy like MJF to lead us kind of into that promised land, because MJF, he can do your talk shows, he could do your ESPN, your Good Morning America, he could do all those things, but at the same time, he could also go on your YouTube channel and he could joke around with your buddies, blah, blah, blah. He knows how to bring the viewer in, and I think that's where MJF thrives. It totally is. So MJF right now, I do believe, is going to be the guy to lead AEW in the promised land after seeing, the guy's had like 3 returns or something like that, 2 or 3, I can't remember off the top of my head. But every time it's always been huge, and it's because us fans love this guy. He said it himself. He's the best at what he does. There's no doubting that. And if you doubted it before, you were wrong. If you doubt it now, you're even much more wrong. He is the best at what he does. He's the best on the microphone. He's one of the best in-ring performers that there is. He is the best all-around true athlete in professional wrestling. The guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to get the fans angry. He knows how to make them happy. He knows how to get them to cheer, and he knows how to get them to boo. This guy is the all-around package. He's what you want. And then in his promo, he said, "I'm the wolf of wrestling because I'm not fucking leaving." And obviously that is in regards of his contract status, which many people already knew. MJF was definitely, after you didn't see him in the Royal Rumble or at WrestleMania, you kind of just figured, all right, this guy, he's definitely with AEW. But he actually got a tattoo, and it actually kind of almost made me cry a little bit, because this guy he's a year older than me, so we're kind of roughly in the same age bracket. And it had AEW, and there was the Double or Nothing chip on the back of it, and through it said, "Bet on yourself." And MJF re-signing with AEW was him betting on himself. He understands that WWE is the global phenomenon that it is. He also understands that AEW is not that right now. But he's betting on himself to understand that he may be able to take AEW to where? That promised land. That's the exciting factor of MJF re-signing with AEW, because I understand a lot of people wanted to see him in WWE, and the matchups would have been endless. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes again, CM Punk. You could have done all those things again. But this guy is young. He still has time, and he's betting on himself and saying, I can move this. I can do this. You need a TV deal? They're going to do it behind me. You want to continue having it on TNT? They're going to do it behind me. You want them on Warner Bros., blah, blah, blah. They're going to do it behind me. I'm the guy. Get behind me. Let me rally us through. I know and I understand that there are veterans here. I understand that there are new guys here. But right now, I am the John Cena, the Hulk Hogan, the Stone Cold, the Rock of this company. And that's just what he is. He is. He is the guy that you can get behind. Swerve Strickland right now is your world champion, and you automatically, instantly what I ran to is that MJF and Adam Cole are going to main event All In. And Tony, I'm so sorry, but maybe we should start sharing the pen a little bit. Let's share the pen. Let's write some good stories. Let's make TV compelling. Let's make it fun to watch, because you have great returns. You did the You did the Grand Gale thing yesterday. You did the great spots, Mercedes Moné. You did all these great things and all these returns in these debuts and blah, blah, blah. All those are great. Let's make compelling TV, because when you can create compelling TV, that is when you start to get your viewers. Because I understand you got 800 to 1 million every so often, blah, 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 blah. I know that ratings do not matter, but at the same time, you still want the person to view. You want them to watch live because you want your live show to be the main factor. Because the thing is we all digest things through TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, whatever the case may be. But the thing is you need to create compelling TV to make people want to watch. That's what makes Triple H so great. He makes compelling TV, leaves us with cliffhangers. Those things matter. So, Tony, share the pen a little bit. You have some great minds in AEW, and you even talked about it. I want to say it was either on the media scrum or the media call, but he talked about how he doesn't want Bryan Danielson to leave, and he wants Bryan Danielson to stay with AEW forever. I believe that is perfectly fine. Just make sure you can go into the WWE Hall of Fame, given the chance. But those things matter, so you need to give up that pen, and you need to take those great wrestling minds that you have in the back, because they understand what it's like and what it takes to tell a great story. And I can imagine Tony does get help from a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it's his call. But I think he needs to maybe open himself up a little bit to just be like, hey, maybe I can't do all this by myself. Maybe there is a little bit more that I need to do, and maybe I can share this. That's just my thought. But guys, Double or Nothing, it was a great show. I was a big fan of it. I know I haven't been around for the past couple of days. Again, I'm just getting life back in order, so I'm going to pop up here and there. You know, I'll be here as much as I can. But again, that's just the truth of the matter right now. I'm getting my life together. I got to get me right first. I got to make sure that I'm comfortable with what I'm doing and where I'm at and whatnot. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Always the love and support. It's forever appreciated. And you guys mean the absolute world to me. And that is from the bottom of my heart. And I promise when we do come back, and we do come back at that full capacity, I promise that it's going to be great. I apologize. For my life and the things that have taken place and have affected me being here. Because trust me, this is the place that I want to be, and this is the place that I belong. So, yeah, I love you guys, and I will be keeping up with you guys as much as I can. Other than that, if you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be talking to you later. Peace.